So the purpose of this video is to show how to use the Pandora's Hope Chest Google Chrome extension to make family history easy. So first things first, open up Google Chrome. Make sure you're on the latest version, usually over here. If you come over to this little arrow over here, you can update your Google Chrome to make sure you're on the earliest version. So first step is to download the extension. So simply go into your search bar and type in Pandora's Hope Chest. Pull it up here, Hope Chest Chrome Web Store. Click on that. You'll see it in the extension. You come up here and click Add to Chrome. I already have it, so it shows that it has already been added. What Pandora's Hope Chest does is it takes your ancestor. It's a built-in program, and what it'll do is it'll analyze an ancestor's descendants, or it'll analyze your ancestors and pick out names that still need temple work done, and it will display those in a new window. Just really easy to use, makes family history easy. It's a great way to get a lot of names really fast. So once that is added to Chrome, it should only take a few minutes. There's a couple ways to go about doing this. What we're going to want to do right now is find an ancestor. What I like to do is go to Zilla. Actually, you never know how to spell it right. What I actually do is like to go to Pazilla in order to find an ancestor's name. So you sign in just here. Sign in. If you have a family search ID, which you should, it's just your membership. The same login information you get in LDS.org, I believe you can sign in by doing that. And what it'll do is it'll display everything this tree. This tree is a little bit easier to navigate than the tree from Family Search, and it's a lot quicker in terms of finding somebody. And the reason I like Pazilla is because with the Pandora's Hope Chest is you take an ancestor that's as far back as you can, you select that person, and then you run the Hope Chest program to analyze all of that person's, to run through all that person's descendants. And from there, what I like to say, you can get a better bite and get a lot more names a lot quicker. So here am I right here, and this shows my mom's side, my dad's side, and coming up through here 6 generations. In order to get a bigger bite, we're going to want to go as far back as we can. Everyone's family history will kind of depend on where it's at. Fortunately, on my dad's side, we've had a lot of people do a lot of family history, so it goes pretty far back. So we'll just wait for this to load here. It does take a little while. Just like to reiterate that Family Search, it does take a lot longer, and that is why I always recommend using Pazilla, at least for this step. So give it some time. Looks like we're starting to get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like the 11th generation is coming through. And the beauty of this program is that you can run it multiple times. For example, let's say we search the descendants of this lady here, Margaret Bishop. So it'll bring up all these people, all of her kids, all of her kids' kids, all of her kids' kids' kids, and so forth. We can get a few names. And we can always run the program again using someone in a different part, for example, Mr. Mark Owen, and run through search his kids, his kids' kids, his kids' kids' kids, and go on and on. And like I said before, it's a great way to get a lot of names quickly. It doesn't require searching people out and finding new information, but rather the names that are already in the system, whatever ordinances they're missing, getting those ordinances done. So pretty much completing what has already been put in the family search. So let's go over here. Let's click on Mary de la Hill. She died in 1769, a couple hundred years back. Something cool here is it actually shows here kind of the line, where do they come from. But what we're going to want to actually do is click View in Family Tree. It'll open up a new window. This will actually open up in Family Search. So this is how we get back into Family Search. You just sign in here. And wait for her to pop up in here. So Mary de la Hill. So if we look at ordinances, looks like as of the 10th of October 1961, she is all done. That is okay, however. What we're going to want to do is click View Tree. And this will show her family tree, or where she is in this family tree. So we see here, Mary de la Hill married to George Green. You can see her children here, and over in here, and the lines of her family. So this is where we really see Pandora's Hope Chest come into play. So what we're going to want to do is we have Mary de la Hill selected. You should see up in the upper right hand corner where my mouse is the Hope Chest icon. This icon will only become usable if you are in Family Search. So we're going to want to click the Hope Chest, and from here we will search descendants. And as you see here, you can actually click on yourself and search your ancestors, and that'll go through everything. I like to search descendants because it's a little bit quicker. The search ancestors can take a long time, and if there's any type of internet connectivity issues or some kind of bug with the program, it won't run completely. In my opinion, the search descendants is a lot more effective. It has a greater probability of running and fully working. And this extension is totally free too, which is probably the best thing. So we're going to click Search Descendants. Quick and easy, Hope Chest Plus. You can buy it for $10. You get all this stuff. I just do the search because I don't really care. And what it'll do is every name it takes, it'll display. I'll show you here, but it takes the name and it'll send it to an inbox, which is the interface, which is really easy to use, and you can find everything you need to do. So we'll go ahead and start the search. And as you can see now, it's searching all of her descendants. It'll turn green if we find someone that needs ordinances done. And what's wonderful about it is it won't just search the line going from your ancestor down to you. It'll actually do all of that ancestor's descendants. So as I said before, the kids, the kids' kids, the kids' kids' kids, even though they will be distant cousins. And so from here, we just let the program run. You can come back up here to the Hope Chest. You'll see that it is running, so you can pause it if need be, or you can stop it. You can open the log, which shows what the program is actually seeing. And ultimately, where you're going to want to end up is using the Hope Chest. This is the inbox that it refers to. So you can see up here, it has the inbox. It's almost like an email. And it shows everybody that the program has found and everyone that needs ordinances done. And it displays it in this really user-friendly interface. I've run this program a few times, so it looks like I have 25 pages. And what you can do from here is you can click the name and you open the person. So let's open up Helen. She'll open up here. And you can go to ordinances, and any ordinances you can record. It's that easy.